Howdy folks, Professor Chaz here, just giving you a quick update on the channel. It's been a few days since I put a video up on YouTube, and I want to give you an update on my status. As you can probably tell from the sound of my voice, I am still sick with my cold, but it is getting better. I am on the road to mend, so it's going to be maybe a couple more days before I'm really back, like energy-wise, to record stuff. I'm hoping by the end of this week, probably say Thursday, maybe Friday, see if I can get a video up, but this is just a quick update. There's no full news update. I just wanted to, I don't think I've really missed 3 days straight in a row on the YouTube channel for quite some time, so I wanted to make sure that you guys know that I am still around. I still have my little cat over here, if you can see her, keeping me company. I've still got, well, it's almost gone, but I still got my orange juice on the go to try to keep me nice and healthy, but probably not till the end of the week I'll be back as a regular update schedule on the channel. Now, I want to mention a couple things coming up on the channel as well. The next playthrough that I want to do is actually a little bit too, I guess, resource intensive for my system as it is right now. Back when I got this current computer I'm using, it was a few years back, and I was told at the time that it has really limitations. Yeah, it has actual real limitations on as far as I can upgrade it. And at the time, it was fine because I wasn't doing YouTube back then. I just needed something for, like, internet browsing and documents and such. So at the time, I said, yeah, that's fine. But now that I'm trying to get into some more, now that I'm doing YouTube and I'm getting some more intensive resource needing programs and such, like, I have to see if I can get this computer upgraded. So the problem is right now, the next playthrough I want to do, it's playable, but not very well. It doesn't look good, it doesn't sound that good. I would like to see if I can get the best quality possible for you folks out there to watch, and it's going to be a matter of if the computer can be upgraded to have a better processor. I'm going to find that out later on today. Just going to ask the computer repair place right next to my house, which is very convenient for me, see if there's any sort of upgrading that can be done for this current computer. But if that is not the case, if this cannot be upgraded, I'll have to be looking at getting a new computer at some point, but that's a little bit out of my price range for the time being. I'll have to wait until probably later this year sometime to get a better computer. And if that is the case, then I'll have to wait and see, do I want to put out a less quality playthrough of the next game I want to do, or am I just going to go ahead and just bite the bullet and put out what I can for the time being? Maybe go back and revisit something later on using a better computer. So we'll see how that goes, but I'll have to wait and see what the computer place says as soon as I talk to them today, as far as this computer being upgraded. But anyway, I have my little notes here on my phone. So yeah, there might be an extended period while this computer is upgraded, if it can be upgraded, which means that I won't have access to the computer to record anything. But if that is the case, I'm going to see if I can sit down and... What are you doing back there? That's Willow, by the way. Don't know if she's ever been introduced on the channel. She doesn't seem to care for Umbreon that much, or Spritz the Wartortle. What are you doing? She just wants to be in the video. We'll just let her stay there. Anyway, what was I saying? She distracted me. Yes, so there'll be an extended period on the channel where I won't have access to the computer, but if that is the case, I'm going to see if I can pre-record a bunch of footage and maybe upload it once every second day or something like that. We'll see how much stuff I can get recorded. One of those things would be probably, well, Pokemon TCG viewer battles, which we haven't done in a long time on the channel. I want to get back to doing those, but since there will not be time for me to update my decks in between, like I'm going to be recording these all in one go, I might kind of revisit some of my favorite decks from the past and see how you folks deal with those. I'm talking about my favorite ones are going to have to be Marowak Break, that is an expanded format deck, but then there is also Mega Beedrill, which is standard, as well as the Decidueye GX. Now, we just recently saw that. We haven't even seen what I have in mind for the next deck, which I'll hope to get recorded for sometime later on this week. That might be the Thursday upload, Friday, depending on how well I'm feeling at the time. But anyway, all that being said, if I do have to pre-record, I'll probably just be revisiting some of my favorite decks from the past. And another thing we could do for viewer battles would be, finally, Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battles, because I'm getting to the point where I'm getting some really good held items from the battle tree, getting all the battle points. There's currently an online global mission right now, too. Get as many battle points as you can. The mission's already been completed, but it still goes until, I think, March 13th. And I forget what the reward is. We get 4,000 festival coins if successful, and it was successful. But you also get, I think they said, a heavy ball, which is kind of cool. Heavy ball you only got one of in the main playthrough of Pokemon Sun and Moon, but you can get a second one thanks to completing this global mission. But anyway, that's another off-tangent topic I'm talking about. Basically, I might be doing some viewer battles in both the video game and TCG if I have to pre-record a bunch of content. Now, what else is there to talk about? I think that's basically it. Like I said, if I have to upgrade or if I have to get a new system, that will have to go on the back burner until later on this year when I can save up the money to do so. But if that's the case, as much as I don't want to put out a bad quality bit of footage, not that my stuff is amazing as it is, but I mean, compared to what I've been doing so far lately, what I've attempted with this next playthrough, I've tried various recording processes, and it still is very choppy, very laggy. The audio is glitchy here and there, so it might not be pretty, it might not be good, but it's still going to be part of my adventure through the entire region, the entire world of Pokemon. So I don't want to skip ahead and record something a little bit less resource intensive. I want to do it in the order that I did it. And if it leads to a bad playthrough, bad quality playthrough, then so be it. That is what it is. But anyhow, I guess as a final bit of this part of the video, I can mention the winners from last week's Pokemon TCG code card giveaways, Pokemon TCG online code cards. And I do have a few packs I'm saving up until the next news update video thingy. I guess if I can record one for this coming Monday, I'll do that. I didn't even look at the news updates for today. This is just like a quick little video between, more of a personal video from me to you folks out there, not a news update thing. That cat is just being all sorts of noisy over there. Whatever. Anyway, I will mention the winners of last week's code cards, and the winner of the Fates Collide code card is a viewer named Hosea Guerrera, which I probably always mispronounce, and if so, I apologize, but you know who you are, I'm sure. And they won the Fates Collide code card, and the question, of course, was, what is your ideal way to spend Pokemon Day? And Hosea said, I am celebrating Pokemon Day by watching some of your TCG online videos. And I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, I'm just a guy that throws videos up on YouTube, with a decent amount of editing, I suppose, but I try to put out some quality footage, and to be part of somebody's Pokemon Day, that's awesome, It maybe cured my sickness a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I want to say I'm glad to be part of your day, Hosea, and congratulations on winning the Fates Collide code card. The winner of the X and Y Evolutions booster pack code card I opened up was a viewer named Nathaniel Jaffe. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm so bad at pronunciations. You'll hear me apologize every single time. But Nathaniel says, I was lucky enough to live my ideal Pokemon Day last year. I went to Nintendo World in New York City and waited in line, I think, for 5 hours with some cool people. My friend and I met while we were in line, and we played Pokemon with random people. I still talk to them today. That's pretty cool. You're in line for such a long time, but you make new friends in doing so, and I'm sure you eventually got in there. I would hope anyway that you got into the Nintendo World in New York City. Or did you? I don't know. That probably would have been a pretty busy place. Leave a comment down below. How was your trip to New York, or the Nintendo World in New York City? Did you even get in? Were you maybe having to make the best of a bad situation? Did you just, kind of hang out in front in the line with people? Just let me know how that went for you. I'm kind of curious. But congratulations to Nathaniel for winning the Evolutions booster code card pack. Yeah, I'm blaming the cold on that one. And the winner of the Sun and Moon booster pack code card, a viewer named Gio Williams. And I feel kind of bad after reading this comment, and I'll tell you why after I've read it. But Gio says, my ideal way to spend Pokemon Day is watch all the movies, haha, and hopefully get a Mega Altaria EX from a pack I've been looking for. I've been looking for one more for 1 year, opening only Fates Collide packs, hoping I can get one. So yeah, that would be awesome. Hope I win. Well, you did win, but you didn't get the Fates Collide booster pack. It was a random draw, of course. You did get the Sun and Moon booster pack, which you could, if you want to, trade online, because the packs you get from the codes are tradable. You could trade that for a Fates Collide booster pack, or more specifically, if you offer up the Sun and Moon booster pack for the Mega Altaria EX, you just might get it. Maybe throw a couple trainer cards in too, just to entice the deal a little bit more. But that's what I like about the code cards. You can actually trade unopened packs on the online game. That's pretty cool. So congratulations to Gio, Nathaniel, and Hosea for winning those code cards from last week. And next Monday, or this coming Monday, as long as my computer is here to record, I'll be doing some pack openings I currently have saved up, if I can grab them here, going back to the beginning of the collections that I have, not the standard format, but I got a I've got a Furious Fists and a Phantom Forces. So I'll be opening those up in next week's video, hanging on to them for the time being. I wonder if we'll get any of those cool Versus Seekers in there. Maybe. Who knows? Have to come back and find out on Monday. But with all that, I think we are done. I'm going to get this video edited, uploaded, ready to roll, and then I'm going to take my computer next door to the computer repair place and see if there is any possible upgrading that can be done to make this a good quality playthrough. And I guess follow me on Twitter if you're not currently following me on Twitter, I'll probably put an update on there, letting you folks know the outcome of my trip to the computer shop. In fact, you might see that before this video even goes up, depending on when I schedule it and when I upload or when I post that tweet on Twitter. But with all that, I am done. I want to say thanks for watching this brief little update. I guess it's 10 minutes-ish, so it's not super brief, but anyway, just some foresight into what's going to happen on the channel in the next little while, and I hope to be back all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed later on this week as I kick the last little bit of this cold and get back to some regular content here on the channel. So basically, also leave me a comment. What would you like to see in the interim as I prepare for the next video playthrough? Because I was thinking for a while moving Sun and Moon to the weekends because we're pretty much done the main content. There's still, well, I'll just say it right now. There's still Necrozma out there. I know about that thing. I just don't. That cat is going insane. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but she's just attacking a bag over there on the bed. Anyway, I'm not sure how to encounter Necrozma yet. I'm sure I can just kind of fish around in the game and find out. I could also look it up, because I'm pretty much, since I'm at the end of the main game and post-game as it is, I can probably start looking stuff up that I don't know about yet. But there's a few little things I might still want to show off in the playthrough, so I'll be probably moving it to the weekend, starting, well, depending on when I get the new playthrough started, I can move Sun and Moon very soon. But we'll see what happens. I have to wait and see. Basically, everything's kind of up in the air, depending on if the computer's going to be upgraded or not, and how that next playthrough is going to go. So, with all that, we are done. I want to say once again, thanks for checking out the video. Let me know if there's anything you want to see content-wise in the next little while here on the channel, as we do some interim filler, I suppose it is, until the next playthrough begins. But with all that, Professor Chaz is now signing off to go finish my orange juice, take a little bit more medicine, and relax. So until next time, I am signing off, and I will catch you next time.